Watch the entire video, my lovely viewers, to get the whole thing. Without wasting much of your time, let's get right into it.
This is DJ Mutati exclusive.
Hi lovely viewers, it's me again, your one and only Mutati Mpundu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my channel, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button down below. Turn the bell icon to join the notification squad. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this video in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you lovely viewers.
Development in South Africa. You know, there's been a long standoff between the Zambian government and the Edgar Lungu family, Zambia's 6th president. And today there was an official statement that was issued after many days, I think, of informal interaction. I had said the other day that I'm migrating my broadcast to a new software. So you have to bear me because we want to go live on YouTube, on TikTok, on Twitter, and on then our usual pages. So for those that are watching us on Twitter, those that are watching us on TikTok, welcome. You are a fresh audience and we appreciate you. We hope that you can enjoy what your colleagues on Facebook have enjoyed. So there'll be these small technical glitches as I try to connect with my teams who are not here and have to call them. So don't worry about that. But the teething problems are getting less and less, and the audience is getting expanded again and again. So we had a matter in South Africa. I want to read the statement. I don't want to misquote it. A development in South Africa. This is what was said in South Africa. Just a minute. Just a minute. Do I have a picture here that I can put? Yeah, wonderful. So the government of the Republic of Zambia and the family of the late 6th president, Dr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu, announced the commencement of formal discussions, marking a significant step towards resolving the 3-month impasse. A mediated process will be employed to resolve outstanding issues with jointly appointed mediators. So there will be jointly appointed mediators, meaning the parties will have a preliminary meeting, propose the mediators, and then agree. So then there will be jointly appointed mediators of this matter. The parties recognize that building trust is an essential step to reaching a mutually agreeable solution necessary for genuine reconciliation and healing. Both parties have pledged to engage in this discussion with sincerity, prioritizing reconciliation, unity, and deep respect for the late president's distinguished service and the wishes of his family. The government and the family extend their heartfelt gratitude to the people of Zambia for their patience and understanding. We urge all citizens to refrain from making statements that could heighten tensions as we work towards a respectful and dignified outcome. The nation will be kept informed on the discussions and the next steps in due course. We encourage the nation to continue praying for the former first family and the beloved Republican president. I think that was one brilliant, mature statement by both parties. Careful choice of words. So we'll not build or destroy it. I think we'll leave it as it is. And for you, the callers, we ask that you refrain from that topic just to allow for this atmosphere where parties can begin to speak without anyone being accused of raising tensions or causing divisions. Today, I'm privileged. I'm hosting one of our young, bright leaders. I've known him, I think, since 2007. The first time I met him was a councillor in Kitwe. Honorable Chris Kang'ombe has since risen through the ranks. He was privileged to have been mayor of Kitwe. This is one of the biggest cities in our country, and now is current MP for Kamfinsa. We discuss the state of our nation, state of democracy, and just where we're going. And he's been very elusive on my programs. The first time he came was 2 weeks ago when he came to Spa with George N. Mutonga, an economist and financial analyst who's based here in Atlanta, Georgia. And I said, Kang'ombe, nishi mumbu tukila. So today I got him. He's here visiting in the United States, and we are together to have this discussion. Honorable Christopher Kang'ombe, welcome to today's program.
Thank you very much, Mwamba.
Ilo ndorole nishi mumbu tukila.
I don't think I've been elusive. I think I think that everything has its right time, and I think this is the time that God accorded for me to come and feature on your platform to discuss more broader issues, because the last time I think we were discussing only one topic with my brother George, but I think today we want to go into quite a lot of key issues: agriculture, health, financing. We have to discuss a bit of mining, a bit of other sectors that are very key: democratic space, parliament work, what I've been doing in parliament. So I'm excited that today I have been accorded time. So Mwamba, I think for the bigger audience, time has presented itself for me.
I don't take it for granted,
to speak to the people.
Thank you very much, and thank you. You are visiting the United States. You are here in Phoenix, Arizona. Just tell us what has brought you here.
Well, I first of all want to, before I explain why I'm here in America, I want to convey my sincere condolences to the family of the 60th Republican President, Dr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu, who we lost exactly, I think now it's 3 months. I remember when I was driving from Kitwe going to Lusaka, along the way, that's when we received the bad news that His Excellency had passed on. So I want to convey my condolences to Madam Esther Lungu and the entire Lungu family, but also to the country as well, because President Lungu was not an ordinary citizen. He was given the privilege to lead Zambia for 7 years. So obviously the country is also mourning. And I'm happy, Mwamba, before I explain why I'm in America, I'm happy that there's a statement coming from government, and a statement which has been jointly signed by the lawyer representing the Lungu family. It's something that I had wished would have been the path we had pursued, even without having to go into court. I'm on record as Christopher Kang'ombe. At a time when Walungu passed on, I had an interview on ZNBC. You remember I was given about an hour to speak on ZNBC Sunday interview. What has been contained in the letter we are reading today is what I had hoped for: an amicable solution to a matter that I think more often, more than anything else, is supposed to unite us as opposed to dividing us. So, Mwamba, first of all, condolences, and I'm happy that we're making progress between the two groups. And I'm happy that there is no mention of a political party. It's basically government and the family, and I'm confident that something may come out of that. Why am I in America, Mwamba? I've been advocating for a new concept in our political dispensation. The new concept is basically asking all of us, asking every citizen, whether you are PF, you are UPND, you are MMD, you are Socialist Party, you are which other political party do we have? You are People's Alliance for Change. Regardless of your political party, my concept, the concept I'm advocating for is that, can we create a society where we put aside the political polarization? Okay, because political polarization, Mwamba, prevents me from talking to another brother or sister of mine who's in a different political party on things that are affecting Zambia. So I'm here in America because I was given an opportunity to come and speak to different public policy stakeholders, organizations, and individuals. A couple of Zambians reached out to me and said, Christopher, we've we've heard you speak on mining. Christopher, we've heard you speak on the energy sector, what you think are opportunities for Zambians. We've heard you speak on agriculture, on health financing, what should be done in Nima. We want you to travel and come and speak to fellow Zambians. We also have a few other key institutions where you can learn one or two things, refine the thinking, and apply those ideas back home. So basically, I'm here to interact with Zambians in Arizona. From Arizona, I'll be proceeding to New York, where another group of different stakeholders have accorded me an opportunity to speak on sustainability, sustainable cities. How do we engineer sustainable cities? What are the best practices from Africa? What are our challenges in Africa? How has modern society implemented certain solutions to things that affect our people? So in short, I'm here at the kind invitation of Zambians in America, and I've started with Phoenix. So on Saturday, the 6th of September, I'll be having a town hall meeting with Zambians who are based in Arizona. Then the following day, I'll proceed to New York and then head back home because Parliament is opening on the 12th of September. I respect Parliament, I respect my work, but I respect the presidency. I respect the presidency because I would also obviously want one day, if I'm given an opportunity to be president in future, I would also want people to accord me the opportunity to speak to them the way I would want to be part of Parliament as we open on the 12th. Ekwifyaba mwamba ande mona echinde telekuno ku United States of America okwaile ukushaile pela.
Yo bane mwaiseni kushana mumwali dipile walera nda $10,000 ebeti kwe chalo chile for kushwa na chumfu ati na fishupa, or you were privileged to be among those that had gotten a visa much earlier?
No, I got a visa much earlier. Remember, I was in New York 4 months ago. I was invited by the United Nations to come and discuss sustainable development, to come and discuss health financing. So I already have a visa which allowed me entry into America. So Lulu Pia Vale Teleco, where you are required to pay, I think that it does not apply to the type of visa which I already secured. But at the same time, I'm also concerned as a Zambian because I know that there are many opportunities that require citizens from Zambia to enter America, not to go and stay, but to go and maybe learn one or two things, maybe to go and pitch ideas. So obviously, I'm as concerned as many people are that it's becoming increasingly difficult for citizens who are Zambians and I think a few neighboring countries to enter America. It is something I think we need to discuss this evening. I think we need to find a way in which America can go back to history and understand what type of people are Zambians. We are a people that I don't think we are problematic global citizens. Zambians, wherever you go, Vamwamba, I don't think we are a problematic global group of people. We are citizens who have been known for emancipating other countries. We have a history of helping our neighboring countries acquire independence. We're a country that has been known to be peaceful, even when we differ amongst ourselves. I think we've never resorted to war. We've never had a civil war in Zambia. All we've enjoyed is our peace. So for me, I'll start by indicating to the American government that it's not like Zambians want to shift into America. I think we basically want Zambians to be looked at differently. How should Zambians be looked at by America? They should remember that Zambia is a country that has a place in history. History has recorded Zambia as a country with citizens that are peaceful and who believe in democratic tenets. So I think the $10,000 for the B1, B2 visas, I think that needs to be waived. We need to find a way to engage the American government to exclude Zambia from the list of countries that are required to pay $10,000. Vamwambanga na okwata $10,000. It simply means that taulingire no kuya kuchalo kumbi wala mkuchitenshi kwa America. If you have $10,000, you may as well start a business back home.
Oh, wonderful. First of all, you will find, like I did, I was here in 2019, I was here in 2021, I was here in 2022, and I'm now here. There's a wonderful community of Zambians. And sometimes you might see the political difference you see on social media, whether some are PF or UPND, but they are a wonderful community. They call each other despite the political differences. They participate, one of the presidents and secretary generals of their association here in America have spoken to them. They are such a wonderful community of a united Zambia. It doesn't matter where they come from. And I say, the unity I see in the diaspora of Zambians, I wish it could permeate, with the fracture that is occurring in Zambia, a matter you and I will be discussing. So I think you are in a community that is, I think that looks at the national interest first before they are partisan or before they take their narrow interest. They're such a wonderful community. Whether they are engineers, doctors, or just lay person, they are a wonderful community, and I would like to commend them and thank them for hosting both you and me. Honorable Christopher Kang'ombe, I know you, but the people don't know you. They know you are an MP, you are a mayor, they see you are a strong advocate in parliament, but who is Christopher Kang'ombe? Just give us a small window. Who is Christopher Kang'ombe?
Well, Christopher Kang'ombe was born in 1984. 1984, that makes me 40 years old now. I grew up in Kitwe. I started my primary school at Justin Kawe Basic School. There's a school in my constituency, Kamfinsa Kundeke. That is where I started my primary school. Went into Rokana Basic School. Later on proceeded to Kitwe Boys Secondary School, where I later on had my first encounter with leadership in secondary school, when the person who used to take us in English decided to encourage me to join public speaking, to join the debate society. So my first encounter with leadership was joining the debate society in my 10th grade, beginning to pick issues to research on and begin debating, whether it was debating about whether pregnant schoolgirls should be allowed back into school. It was my first encounter with understanding how policy works, how government can influence outcomes for society through policy. So I started venturing into debate. Eventually, I was appointed head boy for Kitwe Boys Secondary School in Kitwe in 2002, and eventually went into university at CBU to study engineering, where I studied electrical mechanical engineering at undergraduate level. And then when I was at university, Mwamba, and I think for the benefit of those that are following this conversation, I later on went into public service, I think at Students' Union level. I was Secretary General for the Students' Union. I was President for the Students' Union. I had an encounter with President Levi Mwanawasa at State House when we went to lobby for things that affect students. We wanted better learning environment for both CBU and other learning institutions. And I remember encountering President Mwanawasa, who actually reminded all of us there, we were about 6 of us, that colleagues, I was also once a union leader. So 2006, President Mwanawasa tells us that, no, actually, you young men and women, you are on the right path in leadership, because I also started where you are. President Mwanawasa reminded us that he was vice president for UNZASU, University of Zambia Students' Union, back in the early years. So I left State House back in 2006, Mwamba, reflecting that actually if someone who was UNZASU vice president can eventually become president, it means that I could also pursue leadership. So fast forward, 2006, I contested elections as councillor, as an independent candidate in 2006, and I won elections by a difference of 12 votes. Between me and the PF candidate, there was a difference of only 12 votes. I became councillor, so I had to combine schoolwork and going into university and going to Kitwe City Council to represent the residents of Riverside, where CBU was also part of the community. Fast forward, Mwamba 2011, I recontested under PF now as a councillor, so I was councillor for 10 years, and then I became mayor for Kitwe in 2016. You remember I wanted to be member of parliament for Kwacha constituency. We had printed 5,000 t-shirts ready to distribute to the residents of Kwacha, only to be told that Kang'ombe mwala imi na pachifulo chabu mayor. So I served as mayor for 5 years. And 2021, lastly, President Edgar Lungu remembered that he promised me that he'll give me an opportunity to be member of parliament. And that is how 2021, I contested in Kamfinsa constituency. And I'm grateful to the people of Kamfinsa constituency. I'm grateful to the people of Kitwe for having groomed me in leadership. I think slowly they've been giving me leadership opportunities, so I can't take that for granted. I'm a soccer fan. I love football. I grew up in Ndeke. I wanted to be a football player, but you know, at that professional level. So I'm passionate about football. I'm also a keen follower of so many issues, international news. I'm married with 3 kids. Pretty much Christopher Kang'ombe, Finbitwa Kulaya Tuleland as the program goes. But pretty much that is who I am. At postgraduate level, I decided to pursue a master's in economic policy. Kaitwasa sangati engineering ile tuchitalimit kufia engineering. But because of the work I do in government, in public service, I told myself I needed to study something extra to help me understand public policy, and I'm a holder of a master's in economic policy from the University of Zambia. That is Christopher Kang'ombe.
Wonderful. At least the people have an idea. The people have an idea who Christopher Kang'ombe is.
This is a dream come true. Oh my God.
Shimombi, so this is the house that you've won. It's now your house.
Yes.
Bashimumbi.
Mumbi, why?
Nachubala mwala ingiro tunyere.
No, Rose. Kawachileka na ingira munganda.
Munganda nshi?
Ngo ine nganda.
Bashimumbeka mango ine nganda kwisa.
Kuturo.
Obe. Icho notoko wama. Panda ini hapa nachilatinika. Nimbono koko wale unishama yanda.
Hello. No mara mone ifya kuino bwingi hapa. Imyotoka. Trolley dash. Hala mo.
Mokwe.
Le center.
No
Na mushiba. Papa tu lesa pela first kutulo. Mbanga wabuka ufire wakonka.
Ampera mchine.
Le center.
Nyamba kushitashani hapo.
Na bale mbapa, dial *384*1#. It's simple. Hello. Chawa hapa 10 kwacha.
Ulikuwa sini kwa 10 kwacha.
Twala kama 200.
Ngatwaingisha babiri dimbu madaba tutu awina wanu. Imwe na imwe ine.
Hello na ba mayo, twala ba posa. Alikuwa sana shuko mayoli.
It's time to live your dream. Zambia, it's your time, because no dream is too big for My Zambian Dream. Enter this draw so that you can stand a chance at winning shopping vouchers, cell phones, solar kits, cars, money, vacation trips, mini meal, trolley dashes, scholarships, and the grand prize of a 3-bedroomed house. That's right, a 3-bedroomed house. To enter the draw, all you have to do is dial *384*1#, and you will only be charged 10 kwacha to enter this amazing competition. What are you waiting for? It's time to live your dream. It's time to live your dream.
This is DJ Mutati exclusive.
Alright, that's all for you today, lovely viewers. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about the video you just watched in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you, lovely viewers. Once again, I go by the name of Mutati Mpundu. I love you, peace, I gotta go.
Audio